Welcome back to the top news channel RF Update. If you find my video useful, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Nexit, the EU faces collapse when the Netherlands decides to follow Brexit, leave it now. The EU is fed by us. EU is trying to suppress the Dutch. Nexit rages. As a result of this debate, Dutch farmers are at the center of proposals for the nation to quit the European Union. Many opinions say, just playing devil's advocate, are the EU making life difficult for Dutch farmers because the Frenchies can't compete? Just seems to me that that's their usual modus operandi. Anyone that farms more efficient, more productively with better profit margins than the French usually get obstacles placed in the way of being super competitive. Just like the EU made Lithuania close its plants and sack their workers as a condition of membership, leaving towns. Not only that, seems to me there are a lot of issues in the EU over sovereignty. Was it not the Dutch that complained Poland and Hungary were failing to abide by law from Brussels? Now finding themselves not wanting to take laws from Brussels. You couldn't make this all up. Germany just ignore the laws, as does France, but all insist that others abide by Brussels laws. Wonder how many of the EU 27 will find law from Brussels is not acceptable. So much for unity in the EU. The Dutch Agricultural and Finance Ministries commissioned the Netherlands Environmental Assessment Agency, PBL, which leaked a paper in September, to create a political discussion over the future of intensive farming in the nation. In terms of total exports, Dutch farmers are the second largest in the world behind the United States. As a result of the EU Habitats Directive, the European Court of Justice in 2019, and the EU's Green Deal, Dutch farmers are facing difficult options in order to comply with climate change policy. EU standards allow phosphate and nitrogen emissions from crowded herds, but the nation is close to exceeding these limits. According to many recent reviews said, Netherlands, it's your own fault, it was you that gave away your own sovereignty, who else can you blame? Who gave the EU the right to announce that their law was supreme above yours? Yes, it was you. So either accept that you are a vassal state or leave. Others said, Netherlands are not going to leave the EU, the new debt union has entangled further, which of course was by design by the EU to brick the door up after Brexit. There are no sovereign countries in the EU, they are vassal states controlled by the unelected, undemocratic and corrupt EU. I am amazed at the gullibility of the masses. In a recent interview, Jeroen de Groot, a Dutch dairy farmer, told Politico, it's something to hold over our heads if we don't move with the political winds. They are putting us against the clock, whilst I'm moving as fast as I can. He added, with the new system, we aim to emit about half of what we do now, but not so I can legally buy more cows, but to be able to sell the permit space to other farmers and cut down emissions across the sector. He continued, this is the next generation of emissions reduction systems, and it will work 100%. But according to an undisclosed government source, leaked documents in September indicated that the Dutch government was considering a forced purchase of farmland. However, the government rejected the proposals as a last option scenario, but the sector reacted with outrage.